Good morning, this is Vince. I am in Hartford, Connecticut at the old State House right downtown. As you can see, it is beautiful. I got really lucky today. It was open and I was greeted by the events planner, Nicole, who gave me a quick tour, and I was able to take a couple pictures inside. In 1776, Connecticut did not have just one capital. It operated with two Connecticut capitals. The seat of government was shared concurrently between Hartford and New Haven. A few quick facts. The legislative hub, the General Assembly, primarily met in Hartford, which acted as a central hub for colonial and state laws. The dual system, this unusual co-capital arrangement, lasted for well over a century, beginning in 1701 and officially ending in 1874 when Hartford became the sole capital. In 1776, the government met in different locations throughout Hartford. What a beautiful building. Again, right at downtown. Hopefully you can see the statue on top. I did manage to get inside, take a couple pictures. Very nice here. You can see like a park-like setting right in downtown, right off the highway. So from here I will be headed to Trenton, New Jersey. I'll talk to you again. Greetings everyone, this is Vince. I'm in Trenton, New Jersey. You're looking at the New Jersey State House. In 1776, New Jersey did not have a single designated capital. Instead, the colonial government and courts rotated between Perth, Amboy for East Jersey, and Burlington for West Jersey. During the pivotal year, the first state legislature also met and convened in Princeton. There was never a permanent state house built in Princeton. The state government met in local buildings and private homes. Trenton, which is the current capital, did not become the official seat of government until 1790. The original purpose-built New Jersey State House was constructed in Trenton in 1792, which is still standing and functioning as the active Capitol building, which is what you're looking at right now. A little busy here. Again, apologize for the noise. Beautiful building. Very historic. Got a dome. I hope you can see part of it. Okay, that's it from Trenton. I'm headed to Philadelphia. Greetings everyone, this is Vince. I'm in downtown Philadelphia at Independence Hall. That's what you're looking at. I am parked illegally, but we'll keep that a secret, so I have to be quick. As you can see, it's quite busy down here. Independence Hall is a historic civic building in Philadelphia where both the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States were debated and adopted by the Founding Fathers. The building, which is the centerpiece of Independence National Historical Park, was designated World Heritage Site in 1979. It was initially called Pennsylvania State House. It was completed in 1733. It was the first capital of the colonial era province of Pennsylvania, and even then was seen as the greatest ornament in the town. The building became a symbol of liberty, democracy, and the founding of the United States. National Park, of which Independence Hall is a part, surrounded and acts as a buffer zone between the building and the modern urban fabric. Independence Hall is being protected by security screening building entrance. The most significant pressures on the authenticity of the property relate to the large number of visitors, the degradation of the building due to air pollution, and commercial development in the vicinity. Very fascinating. It was not that difficult to get down here. A lot of traffic, as one would imagine. You can see it's a beautiful building. A lot of activity here. All right, I'm gonna go. I don't feel like getting a parking ticket or having the bike towed with all my gear. Wishing everyone a great day. Greetings, TenderCare. This is Vince. I'm in Newcastle, Delaware. Very interesting day. When I left the hotel in Providence, Rhode Island, it was humid and warm. Within 20 minutes, I found myself in drizzly conditions, chilly and foggy. Needless to say, I had to stop and put the jacket on. The rest of the way to Hartford, Connecticut was beautiful. Most of it was off the highway, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. And then when I was on the highway, it took me right downtown, right to the old State House, and had a great visit. Again, apologize for my scratchy voice. From there, I headed to Trenton, New Jersey, but in Connecticut, I think it was Route 15 South, apparently today was let's cut the median strip grass. So on 4 occasions, the 2-lane highway went down to 1 lane, and this was stop and go, and on a motorcycle, it's miserable, and it started to warm up. Anyway, we survived it, we made it through, got across the George Washington Bridge and headed south on 95 to Trenton. Hit this patch in my lane where the blacktop, the concrete had been repaired with blacktop and it had sunk due to the heat, I assume. It was quite jarring when I hit that dip. Quite jarring indeed. Everybody survived, me and the bike, thankfully. And the rest of the trip, besides the traffic, was uneventful. Trenton was interesting. The building is fascinating, how old it is and when it was built, and so on and so forth in the surrounding area. It was very calm today. Apparently the legislature is not in session. It was a great little visit. And then on to Independence Hall in Philadelphia. Traffic again, leading into downtown, stop and go. Of course, it's getting towards rush hour. Got to Independence Hall, parked in a carriage stand. Yesterday or 2 days ago in Boston, or yesterday in Boston, I was in a cab stand. Today I'm parked in a carriage stand, no carriages, so I got lucky, did my thing, and because I was parked where I was not supposed to be, and there was heavy police presence, I wanted to get out of there as quickly as I could. But there were a lot of people there, a lot of people visiting. It was a wonderful experience. And again, left more traffic, trying to get out of town. But basically 40 minutes later, I was in Newcastle, Delaware. We did 323.6 miles today, and I was on the road to include my stops for 8 hours and 20 minutes. It was a long, warm day, but I appreciate the warmth after the Catskills yesterday and then the little chilly temperatures and drizzle this morning. I hope everybody is well, and I will touch base with you tomorrow.